Could one Minecrafter make a redstone invention so influential it would go on to be used by millions of players and even be added to the game itself? Could one make multiple such contributions? Minecraft contraptions can be incredibly complicated, but in the beginning it wasn't always like this. From the earliest era of Minecraft emerged many inventions that changed the game as we know it. Contraptions that would become an integral part of the redstone community, or even be implemented into the game itself. Today, we're going to take a trip back in time and explore the Minecraft inventions that changed the world. Maybe you've seen something like this before. Maybe you know exactly what it is. This is a bud switch, the term coined by popular YouTuber EthosLab in August 2011. It stands for Block Update Detector Switch and could detect block updates and trigger a redstone output. Etho is most well known for creating this and revolutionised the bud switch, making it far more practical to use. However, he wasn't actually the first to come up with this idea. Going back almost a full year is an upload by Cipher in October 2010 titled Controlling Water and Lava with Redstone. Cipher's contraption worked by breaking a block next to a water stream, which the water would not flow into as it had not yet received any block updates. The player would then activate the redstone circuit, triggering a block update and causing the water to flow into the empty space. The contraption was not very useful though, as the bud detector could not yet be used to trigger a redstone output. In the same month, another user named Z would upload a video depicting a water sensor that could indeed trigger a redstone output, which was not actually a bud switch but still formed the basis for Etho's invention. The device simply used a water flow to lift a boat off of some pressure plates, which could be used to generate an output. A post would be made on the Minecraft forums pointing out a strange oddity that occurred with pistons, believed to be a bug with redstone. The user pointed out that a piston, although contracted, could still act as if it was on, and would update and push when a block nearby was updated. Unfortunately, the pictures are no longer available, however this is actually credited as the first mention of a bud switch on the Minecraft wiki. Now we get to Etho's design. Etho really revolutionised the whole block update detecting mechanic and transformed it into a practical contraption, taking inspiration from both Cipher and Z. Made in the beta version of the game, he would cause a block update next to a water block, causing it to flow into the empty space adjacent. The water would then lift a boat off of a pressure plate which could be used to trigger a redstone output. This output activated the pistons which would block the water flow and reset the contraption. Etho of course credited both Cipher and Z, and the contraption had various applications, including in smelting and farming, most notable for a sugarcane farm. In the same day, SethBling would actually release an improvement on Etho's bud switch, which did not rely on boats or pressure plates. This sped up the contraption considerably, while also making it more compact. In later updates of Minecraft, with the addition of the redstone block, bud switches were revolutionised yet again, this time being far more compact than before. They became far more practical for large redstone creations and were further popularised by YouTubers such as Mumbo Jumbo. The bud switch itself would become almost obsolete in 2016, with the addition of observers in 1.11, but remains one of the most influential redstone inventions of all time. Now let's take a look at a redstone contraption that's, well, a little bigger. What you're looking at here is the first ever functioning computer built using redstone. This redstone contraption was so impressive that even Notch himself was blown away by it. In September 2010, the user The Internet for the Win uploaded a video titled 16-bit ALU in Minecraft, showcasing his creation of a functioning computer in Minecraft. The computer could perform basic math and logic operations, and was simply huge. The video began with him emerging from a small cave to reveal a redstone creation that stretched so far it went out of render distance. This moment would forever be cemented in Minecraft history. Fast forward another year and another user named Lawrence Wynn would create their computer in Minecraft, which had an insane 150 bits of RAM and 1320 bits of program. It was capable of running simple games, which was insanely impressive, because it was built in a game. Another computer I want to touch on is SethBling's recreation of the Atari 2600 emulator, capable of running games such as Donkey Kong in Minecraft, albeit very slowly. Seth's computer was primarily built out of command blocks though, which allowed for further programmability. Since then, many players have made their own computers in Minecraft, but this one by Samuyuri might just take the cake. In 2022, he would make a computer in Minecraft that could play Minecraft. It uses no command blocks and takes a very long time to play, so much that he had to speed up his video by 2 million times. Regardless, it's an incredible feat and it's crazy to see how far redstone computers have come since 2010. When you think of Minecraft minigames, does a particular name come to mind? Well, it's true that nowadays most Minecraft minigames use plugins. In the early days of Minecraft, they actually used redstone and command blocks. I can think of none other than SethBling himself as the pioneer of Minecraft minigames, influencing so many of the minigames that we all know today. So let's go back to where it all began. In June of 2011, Seth would upload a video of his first ever minigame, a recreation of Minesweeper in Minecraft. Just like in Minesweeper, there was a grid of tiles, and the player would need to select as many as they could without landing on a mine. When the player clicked a button, selected a tile, a number would pop up from beneath, representing how many mines were adjacent, provided the tile itself wasn't a mine. Landing on a mine would result in a huge explosion and hence game over for the player. Seth would continue creating minigames in Minecraft, recreating popular games such as Connect 4 and Hungry Hungry Hippos. In March 2012, with the help of FV Disco, SethBling would release the map Super Pirate Battle Royale, a minigame pitting two pirate ships equipped with TNT cannons against each other. As far as I can tell, this paved the way for the popular minigame TNT Wars, which has been seen on many different Minecraft servers. I have to admit though, SethBling's version looks much cooler, using pistons to load the TNT into the barrel. Seth would also make the map Dust Bowl for Hypixel in September of 2012, which was a recreation of Team Fortress 2. The minigame was fully vanilla, using only redstone and command blocks for kits, teams, and different capture points. It was the first to automate the two teams against each other competing for points game mode that we so commonly see today. Mineplex's Dominate is one such example, and the game mode has been recreated time and time again on multiple servers. And how could we forget Super Craft Bros, created by SethBling in January 2013. Based off of Super Smash Bros, it featured 8 playable characters, 6 maps, health counters, and even random power-up drops around the map. The map was later released on the popular Minecraft server. The game mode has since been used on multiple other servers and is now plugin based. Seth has even revolutionised many popular game modes, such as his version of Spleef known as Pizza Spleef. He was truly ahead of his time when it came to redstone. If you played early Minecraft, chances are you are familiar with a concept known as minecart boosting. In the early alpha and beta days of Minecraft, a time in which powered rails did not exist, there was a strange bug in the game. This bug allowed players to place rails and a minecart adjacent to their existing minecart tracks in order to provide their minecarts a boost. This allowed for high-speed flat or uphill minecart travel without any player input. The oldest video discussing the boosting concept was released in July 2010 by a user named Lightfox. His creation featured a railway track with an uphill section and another adjacent track with a minecart. When the minecart on the main track passed the other, the bug would cause them to link up in a sense, and they would be boosted up the hill. This trick would be used to propel minecarts hundreds of blocks, even uphill, while maintaining their speed, 8 blocks per second. As players began experimenting with the bug, many different types of booster tracks emerged, such as the triple booster or door booster. The door booster used a ladder to hold a minecart in place, which sat on top of a door. When the player opened the door, the minecart would fall onto the slanted rail adjacent to the minecart to be boosted. This would cause both minecarts to accelerate and maintain their speed. A simple rail loop could be used to reset the contraption, and the player would use a button to open the door. This video by Almighty Bob, also uploaded in August 2010, is one of the earliest in-depth tutorials on the minecart boosting bug. Powered minecarts would be added to the game in beta version 1.5 and would be slightly altered in 1.6 as a response to the minecart bug. Subsequently, the minecart booster bug was removed from the game. Our final invention is one of the most well-known and influential in redstone history, and was once again created by Etho's lab. This was of course the hopper clock. Prior to Etho's invention, in January 2013, there were various ways to create timers in Minecraft, but they were all quite tedious and could only be used for specific times. For example, items despawning could be used for a 5-minute timer, arrows despawning 1 minute, items falling through cobweb 24 seconds, etc. The base principle of the hopper clock was simple. It consisted of 2 hoppers feeding into each other, the first emptying all of its items into the other before the other returned them. When all items are emptied from one hopper to the other, it emits a redstone pulse. This allows for a predictable and versatile stopwatch in Minecraft, as it takes exactly 0.35 seconds for an item to be transferred from one hopper to the other. You can put as many items as you need for your required time, allowing for up to 3 minutes and 44 seconds. Etho would create 2 versions of the hopper clock, a compact piston version and a less compact but silent version, both of which could be turned on and off with a lever. It's fair to say that the Etho hopper clock is one of, if not the most influential Minecraft redstone invention in history, and it's incredible that one man made so many remarkable contributions to redstone. Just like with the bud switch, SethBling, another legend in his own right, created his own version of the hopper clock using Etho's basic concept. Seth's design was able to time durations twice as long, through the use of an additional 2 hoppers. Furthermore, it was pistonless and fairly compact. It accomplished this by using a redstone signal to freeze any given hopper until the previous one was empty, and then resumed once it was. The hopper clock has since been used by millions of players, and it is considered one of the best contributions to the redstone community. The world of Minecraft contraptions has certainly come a long way, from players messing around in the game's early days and stumbling upon a new feature, to creating contraptions that would be used by millions of players. Some players have made so many contributions you could even call them pioneers or legends of Minecraft Redstone. It's certainly cool to take a trip back in time to see where everything began, and if you guys want to see a part 2 of this video, definitely let me know in the comments below. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next one, take care, and thanks for watching.